I'll start
Start
now.
now.
Okay. Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Amrita Suhasni, founder and director of Amritattava Nutrition Private Limited. Just a brief background about myself. I've done masters from Pondicherry University in food science and nutrition. Later, I got this DBT Barak fellowship where I sowed the seed of Amritattava Nutrition. We are UP Ghaziabad based, and we are still at a pre-revenue stage, and we have gained some grant, but we are trying to scale up now. So here we are coming up with a very new product called cashew apple powder all mix, which is a very indigenous product. So the idea behind Amritattva Nutrition is to develop convenient food using the indigenous harvest, which is being produced in huge amount in India, so that we could cater the nutrition deficiency very naturally. Why this? Because this sector, this market of indigenous harvest or plant-based segment is growing rapidly because the demand is increasing, and that's a huge scope for us. The problem we are trying to cater over here is the nutrition deficiency, which is huge among Indian population. 70% are suffering because of it, and it's basically women and children who suffers a lot, where they are on a verge, and they are the major target people who suffers a lot because they are either undernourished, they are overnourished, anemic, or they are vulnerable to being a stunted children. So it's not that Amritattva nutrition is coming up for the very first time. There are some existing solution in the market, like tablets. But what happens is that when people are consuming this tablets, they are either having digestion issues, they are facing bloating, or some major issues like kidney failure or something. And the major problem is that because it's made out of marine animal extract, which we human are not able to consume or digest at that scale. The natural supplements like yogurt, cheese, I feel it's and comparatively it's expensive and not very locally available to the shop which is next to my house. So that is another constraint. The food based supplements like fortified food, when the fortification is done, they further add those chemicals and flavoring agent, which are the chemicals again to suppress that smell of fortification, and they good fruity smell, which is not the natural but a synthetic again. And then again the time constraint, the kind of life we have right now, we are not able to cook those kind of food which we used to do in earlier life. The trends and market which has been seen all around is that it's mostly Asians and North Americans who are consuming this kind of supplements a lot. So there's a huge market. This is because this market is emerging. The people nowadays they want customized food, and the lifestyle, especially after COVID, has changed a lot. So it has been seen any supplement which is in powder form, which is vitamins and minerals rich, and which are catering immunity and bone health, are being sold at a very higher rate. So the opportunity we had is that the previous slide which I discussed, and then again coming up with something which is women centric and convenient for them, because women they consider in the entire family towards the last. Something which is very economical or malnutrition combating, something which is locally procured and processed, which is nutrition dense. That's what we are trying to do. We are not going outside buying avocado and processing and selling it. We are going ahead with something very indigenous and something which is Indian diet compliant, so that people need not to, sacrifice or struggle with their taste. They need not to compromise any of it. So what we came is that there is a need to deliver this nutrient through home fortification by the dietary channels, because when these nutrients are delivered through dietary channels, the absorption is highest. So we are coming up with cashew apple powder, which is made out of cashew apple, scientifically known as Anacardium occidental L, which is ready to eat food, and it won't even change the taste of any of the staple diet you have or any food. You can add it to pizza topping, salads, to your muesli, to your curd, dal, sabzi, curry, whatever, and you can enjoy your favorite flavor. You need not to compromise with anything. And it also delivers 66% of the calcium requirement and 5 times more of the vitamin C which is required. So different industry we are dealing here is that we can give it as one of the ingredient for the government who are giving such kind of supplements to the people, the brewery industry, the bakery industry, because it adds value to the bakery products, and not it won't be just a maida refined flour or just the butter, but a value added product which you'll be having. And again, one of the product in FMCG, so that those noodles and biryani you're having even on flight is also nutritional rich and value added. These are few reports which proves that whatever I'm claiming right now and whatever I'm giving a proof as one of my products are actually true. The value proposition is that we have this advantage of early player in the market, early entry. There's a huge demand of natural ingredient in the market, and also import and export, because people in Africa, Vietnam, and America are totally accepting such products, and they're actually using such kind of product already. Being a food industry, there is a gross margin scalable technology of 50%. And since we are trying to scale up in Orissa, in all the tropical region like Orissa, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa. So, the revenue will be coming from 5 different states. Again, we are using just 1 or 2% of the waste so that we are able to generate the revenue. And as such, there is no player in the market who have sorted this cashew apple problem at a large scale from farm to table. So the product USP is that need not to cook, it won't deviate the taste, Indian food compliant, especially if it comes to children, their taste preference changes every now and then. So it's a very good product for them as well. It supports immunity, 100% plant based. The shelf life is more. It's convenient, affordable. We also have this USP of IP because we have filed an IP. So it's certified, environmental friendly, because cashew apple is a waste which we are trying to procure, process, and make into a wealth. And then, of course, because of that, we are generating, employment opportunities. When we talk about the competitor analysis, as such, there is no apple to apple comparison. But still, we have categorized in a way that natural food, the fortified beverages, our fortified cereals, but the cashew apple actually meet all the requirement because it has no chemical
I like
synthetic
to
acid.
interrupt here. So you have only one product, cashew apple, right?
Right now, yes, we have listed that, but we have other products as well, like dehydrated fruit
So
jam,
what is your
mango.
ask right now? What is that you're requiring from this product?
Yes, so my ask is not upfront. I mean, of course, we need financial help, but we are not in a state where we would like to dilute our equity, but we would like to go ahead in a sort of collaboration so that, the royalty or something which is, profitable for both of them can be done.
And
But
okay,
at the same time,
you're
at the same
looking
time,
into scaling up and not for only investment. Am I right?
right, correct. And also for
And
the
you're
market.
interested in tying up with any hospitals or beverage companies,
Correct.
anything to promote your product.
Right, right. And also
Okay.
like the food industry, so we have to come up with new products all the time. So a
Yes.
kind of co-creation with expert and how segment like focus intervention
And
on products.
okay, got it.
Right, right.
And what is your, you have got all the government approvals for this?
The FSI
The certificate is available for you. I can't hear you. So the
yes,
certificate is
yes, yes.
available for you. Okay.
Certificates are in place. Right, right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I'll stop presenting, right?
Yeah, 1 minute. Yes. You can stop.